Hi, this is Matthew McCullough with a podcast on cleaning up a Git working directory. A couple different options here. Let's go ahead and Git initialize so that you can see there's no magic happening. We're working from the very beginning. Git init. This is a sample little Maven project. Git add everything. And lastly, git commit -m first check-in. So we've added all the files in here: app java, app test, pom.xml. You're working along. You're working on some of the files, but something is creating some cruft in the directories. So for example, if we do a Maven package, it's going to compile, do our resources, standard Maven stuff. But if we do a git status, sure enough, target is there. Dirty little directory. So we really would like to ignore target all the time. We never want that checked in. What do you do? I'm going to use TextMate, but use whatever text editor you please. And we're going to create a file called gitignore in the root directory of the project. And I'm simply going to type target / identifying that I want to ignore that as a directory and everything beneath it. If I drop back to the command prompt, I'm going to git add. Yes, we actually git add the gitignore. And I'm going to git commit the gitignore. There we go. We have it checked in. So now we're going to do a git status, and you can actually see that there's nothing pending in the directory. It's clean. So what if you end up with some other files that you don't want to ignore, but they may be just lying around your disk? So let's say you created a log file and you were tracking everything, dependency, resolve, you were trying to look what Maven was doing, and you're going to say depends.log, and you just recorded it in the directory. Well, this isn't something you would typically have created, so it's not always going to exist. You're not going to want to put it in your gitignore. How do you clean up all the files that are all over the Git directories that are manually created and not ignored? We have git clean. We can view the help on that with git help clean. And it says it removes untracked files from the working tree. A nice way of saying if you haven't checked it in, it's going to clean it up. Well, we might want to see what it's going to clean up before we actually do it. So we can do git clean -n. This is a preview. It would remove depends.log. Next, git clean -f, force. It cleaned it up. We have nothing left in our directory that was untracked. That's a nice way to clean it up. But what if we're editing some of the files, and we're actually editing tracked files, and we make all kinds of mistakes in the file? We definitely don't want it. We've made changes all over the place, and we just want to get back to a good known state. Git reset --hard rips through the entire tree, resetting any of the files that have been changed to their last checked in state. Go back over, take a look, and sure enough, the file has been reset. Git is an excellent version control system and gives you some really powerful tools. We've looked at 3: ignoring, resetting files that you have tracked, and resetting all the files that are untracked to clean up the directory. I hope you've enjoyed this Git Cleanup podcast, and we'll talk again soon. This is Matthew McCullough, over and out.